Hi everybody, welcome to the second video on factorising, and in this video we're going to be looking at what we call a difference of two squares. Now a difference of two squares is a special type of expression where we have one square minus another square, so it's a square and then the difference between another square. And this actually requires a very special kind of factorisation, because if we take this expression here and we multiply it out using our FOIL rule, x times x gives us x squared, x times negative y gives us negative xy. We do our insides, y times x gives us plus xy, and y times negative y gives us negative y squared. So when we tidy this up, x squared stays the same. Negative xy, add an xy, that just cancels them out and they disappear. And we're left with negative y squared. So this special kind of factorisation for a difference of two squares requires that we take the root of both bits and we have an add and a subtract. So looking into an example here, if we've got v squared negative 36, well, we're going to have our double bracket. The square root of v squared is just v and v. And the square root of 36 is 6. And since this is a difference of two squares, one's going to be plus, the other one's going to be minus. And that's basically it. The more complex we get, if we have 16x squared minus 25y squared, we still perform our same double brackets. Square root of 16 is 4. Square root of x squared is x. And then we'll look at 25y squared. The square root of 25 is 5. And the square root of y squared is y. And since it's a difference of two squares, one's going to be a plus, one's going to be a minus. And it really doesn't matter which way you have them. So both ways can be acceptable because it's still one times the other. So difference of two squares, you have to make use of perfect squares and the fact that one bracket is going to be positive and the other negative, and it doesn't matter which way you have them down.